Hello students. We learn electronic science paper 6th industrial automation. The industrial automations it is an instrumentation device to learn the measuring instruments and their characteristics performance characteristics of the instrumentation systems. Then first we will discuss in the performance characteristics of an instrumentations. The first is the measurements. The all measuring devices is the instrumentation systems. It is the characteristics that can be expressed in the quantitative manners. This is normally it is the numerical values including the ability to systems that requires to the parameters. It is measured in the accurately systems. This the measurement of the main important functions or main important parts that the measurement systems it is the accuracy. That is the basic characteristics of these systems we learn, and result of this it is the precision and the dynamic characteristics of the instrumentation systems. Suppose we study the measurement systems, zero order, first order, second order systems, date time elements, and specifications of the instrumentation systems. Then first is the measurement. Then what is the instruments? The instrument is the device or the system which is the functional relationship between the properties of physical variables, that is it is to be measured. Then it provides the communication of human observers, that is the operator or machines. The above functional relationship is remains valid to the static calibrations of systems. That remains the performance instrument of the measurement. It is the most important measurement systems that describes in the two characteristics. First is the static characteristics and second one is the dynamic characteristics of the instrumentation systems. Then first is the measurement. Then it is a generalized measurements. The measurement is the device of instrumentation systems. The performance characteristics of the instrumentation system, it is the system, it measures the input and it is through reject to the undesirable inputs. That is, it relates the degree of approach to the perfections. The system is the system of operation is defined as the it generally represents the dynamic behavior of the systems. These measurement systems it is depends on the accuracy, resolutions or static characteristics. Then the instrumentation is the important of measurement systems. The operations of the instruments it could be described in the generalized manners in terms of the functional elements. In these elements, it is the components or the groups of components performed to the definite steps in the measurement systems. Then the measurement systems it details the physical aspects, that is the specific instrumentations like as the primary sensing elements, variable conversion elements, variable manipulation element, signal conditional elements, data transmission element and data presentation elements. This is the elements of functional elements of the measurement systems of the generalized measurements. The dynamic measurements or dynamic characteristics of the measurement system can be studied in the postulating of generalized mathematical models to the feature of characteristics, the dynamic relations between the particular input and outputs. Any measurement system can be considered to the transform of measurement signals and relation with the determine the set of differential equations of the measurement signals and the physical principles of related to the measurement systems. This is the first is the generalized measurements. This is the block diagram of generalized measurement systems. Suppose first is the radiations or electric current. It is applied to the energy. Then the measure these quantities or the systems. It is the physical principles. First of all, the measurement, that is the measurement. Second, add to the these points of measurement is the calibration signals. It is the most important signals of the calibrations. Then second, first is the measurement and calibration signal is added to the primary sensing elements. First block is created in the primary sensing elements. This is the sensor is sensed to the measurements of the instruments. Then second is the elements is the variable conversion elements. That means conversion elements, analog to digital or digital to analogs, and other conversions is related to the variable conversion elements. This is the block of generalized instrumentation systems. Then second, next is the signal processing. Then this signal is passed through the process the units of these instrumentations or these measurements of the particular, then output is display. Otherwise, power source is related, data storage is related to the data transmissions, then perceptible output is to the instrumentations or the generalized instrument systems. This is the block diagram of generalized measurement instrument systems. Then next part is order systems. The order systems is the first point is the zero order system. Zero order system, it is the measurement systems, that is many special cases in the practice where the performance characteristics are complex. Then the simplest possible, there are two inputs, suppose A and B, it is the assumed to be 0. Then the differential equation solves to the simple algebraic equations. What is the definition of zero order systems? It is the output of zero order system is proportional to the input. That means if we denote there are two inputs as equal to the differential output, or it is assumed to be the output is 0. This is the simple definitions of zero order systems. That means at all times the output is equal to the input. It is multiplied by the some constant proportionalities. That is the constant proportionalities, that is output Q0 is equal to K into input Qi. K is the proportionality constant, Q0 output, Qi inputs. Then example of the zero order systems: rheostat, potentiometer, voltage or resistance intensity changes when the wiper is moved. That is the voltage variables or the resistance wipers are used. This is the example of zero order systems. That means in practical example of the zero order system is the linear potentiometer. It is used as the displacement transducer when the potentiometer of resistance R is excited with the voltage. That is, the output voltage is given by the potentiometer and it is related to the displacement transducer of the zero order systems. Suppose different response of the zero order systems, that is the first point, it is investigate to the response of a block and multiplies its frequency domains. It forms the or it gives the equations of characteristics equations with the forcing functions equations. Second is this is the interesting case. In this equation, previous equations of the zero order systems, q out is equal to k into qi. This is the zero order equations. There is the block has no frequency dependence, that is terms of the output of all given inputs can only the same time of the inputs. Then suppose we can change the amplitude at the given coefficients a0 or the a input, and the shift in time, the output form with the input also does not changes occurs in the measurement first zero order measurement system. This is the response of instrumentations in the block of time response. Then it is not always because the design of blocks, it is the ability to change time and shape of the signals is to be known manner of the zero order systems. Then second we study the first order systems. The first order systems, it is the it same result as the zero order systems, that except that they take some time to get the step input is applied. That is, this first order system is same as that of the first order system. That is the relation of the first order system. The output and input is given by these equations where a, b and c are the constant. The equation is normally written to as t is equal to a upon b and is the time constant in seconds. Then K is equal to C upon B is the static intensities. There are two equations, T is equal to A upon B and K is equal to C upon B. This is the static intensity of the step response in the first order systems. Then first order systems, it is a step response, or the equations is given by the first order systems. The output is given by the non-homogeneous in the linear differential form. This is the first order. First order, that means dy by dx is equal to, differentiate these equations. Then a0, that a1 dy upon dt plus a0y is equal to x of I input, and y of s is equal to x of s into divided by a1s plus a0. This is the equation of linear first order system, and the Laplace transform of inverse Laplace transforms of equations y of s is equal to Laplace inverse of x of s divided by a1s plus a0. This is the equation of first order systems. These instruments, there is a time delay in the response of change in inputs. Time is the time constant is measured in the time delay. And the example of the first order system is the thermocouples and thermistors. A specific case, consider the thermocouple is a suddenly emerge in the gas, and it is assumed the heat transfer is through convection only, that is no radiation and conductions. Then the rate of at which heat is being stored in the thermocouple junctions. It is the main part of the example of thermocouples and thermistors. Then it is depends on, it is the directly proportional to the coefficient of heat transfer by the convections and heat transfer area of the junctions. Between the two junctions, junction temperature and the ambient gas temperatures, it depends on the mass of junctions and specific heat of the junctions of temperatures. That is, the ratio of thermocouple can be determined by the measurements. This is the representing the time 1 and time 2. It is the main part. There is a two temperatures, junction temperatures and the ambient temperatures are the main important parts of the thermocouple systems measuring the instruments. This is the example of first order systems. This is a step response of first order systems. This response of the first order system is a ramp inputs. That is the response time. Time is the constant. We have illustrated the response depends only the value of time constant lambda or t. The response is faster if time is smaller. There is a first order. It is minimizing the magnitudes, and time helps to improve the dynamic response. That is, to plotting the normalized value of the time as shown in figure. Then the important characteristics of these functions, the exponential curve is the same as in the different way. In the first orders, the response of first order system is the step inputs, and the response of the first order system is the ramp output. This is the response of or the response diagram of first order instruments. This is the equations of step response in the Laplace form. Y of x is equal to x of s divided by a1s plus a0. Suppose to find the inverse Laplace of these equations, given the equations y of s is equal to b0 upon a0 1 upon s minus b0 upon a0 a1 upon a1s plus a0. b0 upon a0 1 upon s term is same as it is b0 upon a0, then divide by a1 1 upon divide in 1 a1 upon a1 it is 1 upon this a1 is cancelled, only s remaining plus a0 upon a1. That is, take the Laplace transform in this term a0 b0 upon a0 in take common in the both sides 1 upon s minus 1 upon s plus a0 upon a1. Then take the inverse Laplace of these equations, and initial form of the inverse Laplace, it is the rising rate, falling step, or it is the Laplace transform of the step response in the first order systems. Give these equations y of s is equal to b0 upon a0 1 minus exponential of minus a0 upon a1. Then this term is a constant, or this is the time constants. Then a0 b0 upon a0 is equal to k. This is the gauge factors, and equations of y of n is equal to k into 1 minus exponential of minus L upon t. This is the exponential form of first order systems. Then third is the second order system. The second order system is defined as the second order differential equations. Zero order, it is the zero input and output both are 1. First order, it is the first order differential equations, and the second order system is the second order differential equations. They can under damp leading to the overshoot. They can be critically damped in case of the transient response that looks like a first order systems. So the overdamp result in the behavior without overshoot. Then the second order systems, it is defined as, this is the zero order systems. A0y is equal to x of t. First order systems, a1 dy upon dt plus a0y is equal to x upon t. And second order systems, a2, that is the two differential equations, that is the a square, a2 a square y upon dt square plus a1 dy upon dt plus a0y is equal to x of t. There are three equations, are it is the main equations of the first order systems, of the order systems. Then suppose nth order systems, then the equations can be written as any divided by dtn plus an minus 1 y divided by dtl minus 1 up to a2 square dt square plus a1 divide dt plus a0y is equal to x of t. This is the nth order systems of the instrumentations, the first order, zero order or second order systems. We have to find out the order system equations in the n number of terms. Then the next point is the dead time element. The dead time element is the transport or elements. That is, it is defined as the this system in which the output is exactly of the same form that is the input. That means it is the closed loop control technology. The dead time dt, it is that time between changing the system's input and the output's response. In these conditions, the dead time element is also used. Dead time elements is the make precise control more difficult and should in principle it is avoided or minimized. These systems only changes in the certain distance has been covered. The time is required for this the dead time elements. Dead time, it is the delay times. In this case, the delay time, it responds to the certain time. It is physical phenomenon to mass movement of the inertia, and the response time of the output is a probability changes. This dead times is the always propagation times of the dead time elements. Then the specifications of the testing dynamic response. The last point is the specifications of testing of the dynamic response. That is, these instruments, it is the specific, we have to study specifications and testings of the dynamic response. Suppose instruments, it is the measurement systems, it is compared to the transistor, first order, second order or the third orders. That is, the first specifications is the a total measurement system is comparing to the transistor. Whole measurement systems are compared to the transistor, like as the potentiometer, thermocouple, thermistors, any other instruments. It is the total instruments. It is the first specifications of the dynamic response. Then second is the if system is considered than higher than or second order systems. Suppose we use only order systems, maximum order systems to use than the second order systems. Then the dominant modes are specified in terms of the basic first order or the second order systems. They predominated in terms of the first. We have to use these order systems by that is the first order or second order systems. Then the time domain or the frequency domains. The measurement systems, that is a particular time, this equations is related to the time domain functions or frequency domain functions you choose in the particular measurement systems or the particular transistors. It includes the damped or natural frequency and the damping ratios. It is also measurement systems or the specifications is you also added to the frequency domains or the frequency natural frequency, and the damping ratio is added to the specifications of the measurement systems. The transient response, it is a step input and the specifying the dynamic performance in the time domains. Next, sine wave input function is the matter than convenience, calibrating temperature and transient response of the measurement systems.